So I found this one article over at CNN that I really wanted to hit because it shows you the absolute ineptitude that we have to deal with for the next 4 years, and these. And you know what? You voted for this. You voted, Fox News viewer. You voted, OAN viewer. Trump officials firing the nuclear staff that oversee the country's weapons stockpile. And they didn't even know that these were the people that oversaw the nuclear stockpiles. There were 300 that went. Yeah, you ain't getting me. Ooh, that was a good critical hit. So there were 300 staffers Thursday night. This was on Thursday night when they got fired, and they were at the National Nuclear Security Administration. These are the people that oversee the nuclear stockpile that I was telling you about. Okay, it was less than 50 people that were in. The Energy Department spokesperson disputed the number of personnel affected. They said they were they were disputing the number. They were disputing the number, and they were saying that it wasn't 300 people, even though 300 people probably said, I just got fired from, and they were like, oh no, it was only less than 50. They were dismissed, and the dismissed staffers held primarily administrative and clerical roles, which is a lie. Okay? You don't go and say, hey, I oversaw our country's nuclear stockpile and then got fired while overseeing the nuclear stockpile along with everybody else that oversees the nuclear stockpile. Really? And this is a quote from a source. They did not mention the source. Quote, Congress is freaking out because it appears the Department of Energy didn't really realize the NNSA oversees the nuclear stockpile. What am I doing? I have a horse. Quote, the nuclear deterrent is the backbone of American security and stability, period. For there to be any even very small holes poked, even in the maintenance of that deterrent, should be extremely frightening to people. And now you know the plan. Someone way up high, that may include the President of the United States, was told by operatives. This is my working theory. This is not being presented as a fact. The fact of this matter is 300 staffers that were in charge of the U.S. nuclear arsenal have been fired. And they were the only people in charge of the nuclear arsenal in these United States of America. Those are facts. Here's the theory. Again, this is a theory. Someone very high up in the Donald Trump White House, possibly even Donald Trump himself, possibly President Elon Musk. It could be anybody. Has been influenced by somebody external, possibly Russia. I don't know. They're really good at spy networks. Please trust me on this. And they were like, okay, these are the people you need to fire. And when they ask why, oh no, don't ask why. Right? Yours is not to question why. Yours is simply to fight and redact it. Okay. Wanted to make sure that wasn't going to present a threat. I don't want stunned right now. Ah, resisted. How dare you? So yeah. So now we don't have the nuclear arsenal. Donald Trump's great nuclear arsenal that he says is the ultimate deterrent, and the ultimate show of American power, and the ultimate of all ultimates and whatevers. Oh, I can't do that yet. Are you then? I can't tell from that vantage point, and I'm a mic colorblind. Okay, if I go south, I don't know if I'm going to run into giant mobs, but if I run into 45s, I'll be okay. And they'll give good XP anyway. I can hug the ring here. Now, because this is a much higher level, by the way, I am going to hit that once and let the doinks of consecration happen. So, yeah, we now no longer have a nuclear deterrent because Donald Trump or somebody in the Trump administration has been told to fire that staff. You can't make this kind of stuff up. You cannot make this clown car up, people. And this is what you have elected. You, Fox News viewer, you, One American Network viewer, have elected this thing. Oh, this is one I can't get hit out of. I forgot. Some of these you can, some of you can't. And again, this is just a hug the wall day. We're going to go for mithril ore. We'll get this hyena, and then I will call this report done, and we'll go to the next one. There's a lot to go on today. There's at least 3. Probably a whole lot more. Thank your Fox News viewing mom and dad for firing the nuclear arsenal. Okay? Always remember that. You go and you thank your mom and dad right now for firing the nuclear arsenal. You go and thank your coworker who legitimately thought that Donald Trump was going to be great on foreign policy because the Fox News and One America Network media machine convinced them of this. And if it wasn't them, it was the Sinclair people that own all of your local channels. Don't ever forget them. Okay, you're 3 levels up. I'm going to try... I might have to try to priest my way out of this and see if I can't avoid combat. But I don't see anything on the radar anyway, so we'll head back up this way. I think we'll need 1 more level out of this before we can go down that way, right? So while I'm getting that blister paw, as soon as that one's done, I will call this report done. But remember to go and thank your Fox News and One America Network viewing friends, because it's their fault that the nuclear arsenal people got fired. And the United States is now defenseless. Perfect timing. And for today's news in Warcraft, this is Turkeytentia, and I wish you a great day and great gaming. I'll be right back.